They say every great disaster begins with confidence. Not normal confidence, the kind where your brain packs its bags, waves goodbye, and jumps out the window. That was us. Standing in the middle of Neon Plaza, a place so loud that even silence had tinnitus, we stared at the glowing sign, "Steal a Brainrot. Think fast or think never." I smiled. That was my first mistake.
Correction, your second mistake. Your first mistake was saying, "Bro, trust me, I've got a plan." Every time you say that, the universe sharpens a knife. I looked at the crowd, players screaming, alarms blaring, NPCs crying dramatically for no reason, and felt something deep inside my soul. Fear. Also, hunger. Mostly fear.
Listen, history remembers the brave, not the cautious. Also, we needed that Brainrot core. Without it, we'd stay NPCs forever, walking, talking, side characters in someone else's highlight reel. And I was tired. Tired of being laughed at, tired of failing stealth missions, tired of guards shouting, "Hey you," like it was personal. Today we dominated.
You say dominated like we weren't wearing mismatched armor and confidence made of duct tape. The Brainrot vault stood in front of us, floating, rotating, guarded by laser turrets that definitely violated human rights. Above it hovered the core, pulsing, whispering, judging us. I swear it looked at me and said, "You don't belong here." And honestly, fair.
I cracked my knuckles. Phase 1, I said. You asked, what's phase 2? I said, don't worry about it. That was your third mistake, trusting me.
You sprinted forward like the laws of physics owed you money. Alarms screamed, lights flashed red. Somewhere, a dramatic soundtrack kicked in like we were important. I panicked. Naturally, I followed you, because if I was going to fail, I was failing together.
Laser grid activated. I slid under the first beam, jumped over the second, rolled through the third like a low-budget action hero. I turned back, expecting you to be right behind me. You weren't. You were frozen, mid-step, sweating, staring at a laser like it had personally insulted your family.
That laser moved, okay? It moved. Lasers aren't supposed to do that. I whispered, "It's alive." You shouted, "Just commit." So I committed to disaster.
You jumped. The laser clipped your boot. The boot disintegrated. You screamed, the crowd screamed, the laser hummed like it enjoyed the moment. Somewhere in the distance, a guard yelled, "Write that down! Write that down!"
I landed barefoot, dignity missing, soul buffering. But I made it. We locked eyes. In that moment, we shared something powerful. Trauma.
Then the trolls arrived. Not internet trolls. Worse. Brainrot trolls. Short, greasy, smiling like they knew spoilers for your life. One of them clapped slowly. "Impossible steal," it giggled. "2 brain cells enter, none leave."
I hated that troll immediately, mostly because it was right. They surrounded us, chanting nonsense phrases, skull emoji, emotional damage, skill issue detected. My confidence evaporated. I whispered, "We're dead, aren't we?" You whispered back, "Not yet." That scared me more.
I stepped forward. "Gentlemen trolls," I said, respectfully because politeness cost nothing. "We're just here for the core." The troll leader tilted its head. "Oh, and what will you offer in return?" I thought fast. Too fast. "Content."
I stared at you. Content? You nodded proudly. Epic trolls, impossible steal, emotional arc. The trolls gasped. One fainted. Another wiped a tear. They loved it.
"Very well," the leader said. "But first, prove your brain rot." The floor opened. An arena appeared. Rules flashed. Survive your own stupidity. I smiled. Home turf.
Round 1, memory maze. Walls shifted. Voices whispered embarrassing moments. I heard my own voice from years ago saying, "I don't need a tutorial." I collapsed emotionally. You, meanwhile, walked straight into a wall, repeatedly, confidently.
I wasn't lost. I was testing the wall's mental health. Eventually, the maze gave up. Round 2, reaction test. Buttons appeared. Press the wrong one and lose something precious. You hesitated. I slammed a button. Immediately.
Your hairstyle changed. Permanently. The trolls laughed so hard one fell over backward. I couldn't breathe. You touched your head, paused, and then said softly, "Worth it?"
Final round. The core floated closer. It spoke. "Why do you want me?" I answered honestly. "Because failing together is better than winning alone." Silence. The trolls stopped laughing. You looked at me like I just unlocked a secret ending.
The core glowed brighter. I sense sincerity and idiocy, a rare balance. The vault unlocked. Alarms stopped. The impossible steal became possible.
I reached out, hands shaking. This was it. Years of being ignored, mocked, respawned. I grabbed the Brainrot core.
The world froze, then glitched, then laughed. The trolls bowed, the crowd cheered, and a new message appeared. Part 1 complete.
We did it. We actually did it. I turned to you. We dominated.
I nodded, barefoot, emotionally exhausted, hopeful. "Yeah," I said, "but something tells me." I looked at the glitching sky. This was the easy part.
I knew something was wrong the moment the sky started buffering. Not metaphorically, literally buffering. Blue loading circle, lag sounds, reality running at 12 FPS. I tapped your shoulder. "Bro, why is the universe lagging?" You didn't answer. You were staring at the Brainrot core like it owed you child support.
It was whispering again. Not words. Vibes. Terrible, unhinged vibes. My hands shook as the core pulsed brighter, heavier, warmer, like it was slowly replacing my thoughts with memes I didn't consent to. I laughed. I didn't mean to. It just happened.
That laugh? Yeah, that was not your laugh. That was the laugh of someone who just lost access to common sense premium. I backed away. "Hey, you good?" You turned to me. Your eyes glitched. One blink normal, next blink skull emoji energy.
Define good, I said. My voice echoed twice. Once normally, once delayed. Behind me, the trolls stopped cheering. They exchanged looks. The leader whispered, "Oh no, he's sinking."
"Sinking with what?" I yelled. The troll swallowed. "With the Brainrot." My stomach dropped, because I remembered the warning sign we ignored. Stealing the Brainrot means becoming the Brainrot. We never read the fine print. We never read anything.
I felt it crawling. Not physically, mentally. Every bad decision I'd ever made stood up and started dancing. I suddenly understood every bad meme, every chaotic strategy, every time someone said, "Trust the process." I laughed again, louder.
You floated, actually floated, feet off the ground. Electric nonsense energy surrounding you like you were the final boss of poor life choices. "Bro," I said softly, "please don't turn evil. I can't handle character development right now."
I'm not evil, I said. I'm optimized. The trolls screamed. The arena transformed. Walls melted into mirrors. Each mirror showed a version of me. Some confident, some broken, some clearly banned from several servers.
The Brainrot spoke again, louder. "One must fall, one must remain." I panicked. Why is every powerful artifact so dramatic? A countdown started. I realized the truth. It wasn't choosing between us, it was testing us.
The Brainrot wanted dominance, control, solo victory. But that wasn't why we came. I looked at you, barefoot, still standing, still choosing me. My chest tightened.
I stepped forward. Lasers reignited. Guards returned. Trolls climbed the walls chanting, "Betrayal arc, emotional damage DLC. Do it for content." I ignored them. I looked straight at you. If this thing turns you into a monster, then steal my Brainrot too.
Everything stopped. The core flickered. "Invalid response," it said. I smiled sadly. "Yeah, we're bad at solo missions." I slammed the core into the ground.
The explosion was silent, white, endless. I thought I was dead. Instead, I was inside your memories. Every failure, every respawn, every time you pretended not to care. I saw it all, and I understood.
I saw yours too. Fear hidden behind jokes, loyalty disguised as sarcasm. You weren't weak, you were scared of being left behind. The Brainrot screamed. It hated connection.
"Get out of our heads," I shouted. We pushed back together. Not strong, not smart, just stubborn. The core cracked. Trolls gasped. Reality gasped. Someone yelled, "This was not in the script."
The Brainrot shattered into shards of glowing nonsense. Power drained. Silence returned. I fell. Hard. You caught me. For the first time, I wasn't floating.
We lay there, breathing, barely alive, barely sane. A system message appeared. Impossible steal failed. Then another. But friendship override detected. Then, new ending unlocked.
The trolls approached slowly. No laughter, no mocking. The leader bowed. You rejected dominance. You chose chaos. Together. It handed us something small. A shard. Not brain rot, it smiled. Clarity.
I laughed, exhausted, broken, happy. So we didn't win? You smiled. We survived. The plaza reset. Crowds vanished. Guards despawned. Only us remained.
As we walked away, a final message appeared in the sky. Domination is temporary, but shared failure, legendary. I looked at you. Same time tomorrow?
I grinned. Yeah, I said. But next time, I looked at my